my
Can I
heart.
help you?
So tell me, Battleborns, where is he? Where are you holding my Thorald?
I'm still here.
Do you believe this old hag? Holding him?
Fresh-baked
Why,
loaves.
I've
Still
got him
warm
in
from
my
the oven.
cellar. He's my
Still here.
prisoner. Face it, cow. Your stupid son is dead. He died a storm-cloaked traitor. And you best keep your mouth shut before you suffer the same.
Come on, Father. There's nothing more to be said here.
Ripe fruit and fresh vegetables for sale.
Trouble on the roads and cities means less commerce. Less commerce means
Ripe
less
fruit and
money
fresh
more
vegetables for
starving.
sale. Straight from the fields and orchards of Whiterun to your table. Really? You convinced that lute player to stop chasing? I'd thank the gods, but I'll settle for thanking you. Here's some coin for your help. Take care of yourself.
Once I've made enough money trading with the Khajiit caravans, I'm going to buy the bannered mare from Hulda.
Blacksmith in Skyrim.
Before my ma and Da passed, I told them that one day I'd become... I met one of the caravan leaders, Madran. He said he'd help me get started if I could bring him a mammoth's tusk. Easier said than done. You'd do that? If you find one, I could teach you a thing or two about trading. Help you get a fair bargain in the future? Thank you. This should turn that old cat's gaze. Maybe I'll be able to become a caravaneer myself one day. As promised, let me show you a thing or two about bargaining. Don't want some shifty merchant giving you a raw trade. I'll never forget you.
I ain't done nothing.
Had enough of fish and fowl? Treat yourself and your kin to a choice cut of steak or a tender
Only if
rack
I
of
can
ribs.
help it. But damn if I ain't almost sober. Hey, in the bannered mare, there's this bottle of Argonian ale. The good stuff. Get it for me. They won't even know it's gone. Come on.
Meat to fill your belly, perhaps?
Argonian ale. I can
Chops and
almost
steaks
taste it.
for Jarl. Come and see my selection of the finest quality meats.
Sure, whatever.
Shiny
Hello, child of
trinkets,
Kinneret.
And fresh vegetables for sale.
all crafted by the great Eorland, Grey Mane himself.
Indeed. The temple here in the city is my charge. The goddess's divine blessings have no doubt helped make Whiterun a thriving and prosperous city. After all, it is she who brings rain to our crops and fair weather on the harvest days.
The finest cuts.
The
fresh
Gilded
from
Green,
the
yes.
wilds.
It's a bit of an eyesore at the moment. More of a problem for the pilgrims than for me, but not many of them around anymore. To the east of here is a hidden grove where the Eldergleam resides. It's the oldest
Chops
living
and
thing in
steaks fit for
Skyrim,
Jarl.
maybe
Come
all
and
of
see my selection
Tamriel.
of the finest quality meats.
Our tree here in the city was grown from a cutting of that tree. You can still feel the glory of the mother tree through it. Even its name is an echo. I've thought about that. Trees like this never really die,
Had
they
enough
only
of fish
slumber.
and fowl?
I think if we had some of the sap from the parent tree, we could wake up its child. But even if you could get to the Eldergleam, you couldn't tap it, not with any normal metal. Eldergleam is older than metal, from a time before men or elves. To even a... You'll have to deal with the hag ravens.
I mean, I
I've
hope
heard
they're
of...
actually
It's
waiting
called
for me per
Nettlebane.
se, but I'm sure
The
my
hags
parents would be
terrify
glad to
me,
have me back
or I
when
would
this
have
is
gone...
all over.
Your spirit is strong. It's held in a hag raven nest called Orphan Rock.
Then what did you mean?
I meant, do you have a partner?
Chops and steaks fit
Oh,
for a Jarl.
I
Come and see my
see.
selection of the finest quality
Well,
meats.
yes, we're all partners here, aren't we? Partners in crime.
And now you are being deliberately obtuse.
And you are being nosy.
Tired of bread and
Hey,
stew?
fair
Had
enough.
enough of fish and fowl?
You are a
Treat
man of many
yourself and your kin
mysteries,
to a
Lucian.
choice cut of steak or a tender
All
rack of
crafted
ribs.
by the great Eorland, Grey Mane himself.
Hag ravens
I
have
know
done
your
like
family's
that.
honor is important to you,
But I
but we
suppose
can't
it's worth
afford it.
tangling with them for a good
It took
cause
me
like the
weeks to
Gilded
find
Green.
that thieves' den. I can't stop now, and I can't get the sword on my own.
So you're willing to starve your wife and daughter to reclaim some rusty old sword?
I just need to hire one, maybe 2 good men. You won't starve.
I'll put it plainly. You can claim your sword, or you can keep your wife. If you set foot outside that gate, I won't be here when you return.
Saphir! Wait,
For I am the chosen of Talos.
You tried mercenary work? It might suit you. My Saphir doesn't like that I've been spending so much time looking for my father's old sword. He fed his entire family with the gold he made using that weapon. I'm not about to let it gather dust in some thief's trophy room. I tracked it to a group of bandits nearby, but I'm no fool. I'd need the Whiterun guards or maybe hire the companions to get it. I don't know why I'm saying this, but if you find it out in your travels, I'd be grateful to you. If you find that sword, please bring it to me.
You were once man, aye, and as man you said, "Let me show you the power of Talos Storm Crown, born of the north, where my breath is law."
You have come. You have come to hear the word of Talos.
Because the so-called... Oh, yes. He agreed to banish the worship of... Well, I call it blasphemy. Well, let me tell you something, friend. Cyrodiil is a long way from here. And in Sky... let them come. I have no fear, for Talos is my ally.
By removing his vocal cords.
In royalty, and reshape
This town is very pretty, but it is not as delightfully damp as Riften. The right fire in the wrong place could do a lot of damage here.
Love, even as man.
Whiterun has some of the best air in Skyrim. There is a subtle dog breath aftertaste, though.
The future of Skyrim.
This man with the big voice and the small brain needs to shut his face before someone shuts it for him.
And there it is, friends.
This place is like a sensory enema.
We are the children of man.
No, my mind is a tree without leaves at the moment.
Ascended from flesh to rule the realm of spirit.
Yes, Emperor. I'm afraid not. Excuse me, my friend.
How are you doing? Let me know if you need anything else. Here we are, Dragon's Reach. Spectacular, isn't it? Let's go chat to the man in the big fancy chair.
We cannot afford to act rashly in times like these. If the news from Helgen is true, well, there's no telling what it means. My lord, please.
Is it absolutely necessary for you to bother me right now?
I only counsel caution.
Right, I really am busy, so...
What can I help you with today?
If the news from Helgen is true, well, there's no telling what it means. My lord, please, you have to listen.
What's the meaning of this interruption?
Nothing?
Jarl Balgruth is not
My lord,
receiving...
please.
Well, that
This is
explains
no
why
time
the
for
guards
rash
let you in.
action. I just
Come
think
on
we
then.
need more
The Jarl will
information
want to
before
speak
we
to you
act.
personally.
I just...
Who's this then? So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes? By Ysmir, Irileth was right. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains...
The Jarl of Falkreath
Powerful
will view
men
that as a
have many
provocation.
enemies,
He'll assume we're
more
preparing
so
to
in
join
times of
Ulfric's
strife.
side and attack him. We should
Soldiers
not.
win wars, but where to
I'll
put them
not
is the
stand
key.
idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps? Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
What can I do for you?
I'm still here.
Farengar, I think I've found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill him in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there. You are eager to begin your adventure. Excellent. The sooner begun, the sooner done, eh? I, learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself. Ah, the Dragon Stone of Bleak Falls Barrow. You already found it. You are cut from a different cloth than the usual brutes the Jarl foists on me. You'll have to see the Jarl about that, maybe his steward Avenici. I'm sure one of them will pay you appropriately.
Farengar!
Damn fleas.
Farengar, you need to come at once. A dragon's been sighted nearby. You should come too.
A dragon? How exciting. Where was it seen? What was it doing?
I'd take this a bit more seriously if I were you. If a dragon decides to attack Whiterun, I don't know if we can stop it.
Father says I'm too young to train with the sword, so I practice with my fists.
Let's go.
So, Irileth tells me you came from the Western Watchtower?
Yes, my lord.
Tell him what you told me
Hope
about
this
the
war
dragon.
lasts long enough that I get to fight in
Oh,
it.
that's right.
Battle,
I saw it coming
glory.
from the south. It was fast. Faster than anything I've ever seen.
What did it
What
do?
can I do for you?
Is it attacking the Watchtower?
No, my lord. It was just circling overhead when I left. I never ran so fast in my life. I thought it would come after me, for sure.
Good work, son. We'll take it from here. Head down to the barracks for some food and rest. You've earned it. Irileth, you'd better gather some guardsmen and get down there.
I've already ordered my men to muster near the main gate.
Good. Don't fail me. There's no time to stand on ceremony, my friend. I need your help again. I want you to go with Irileth and help her fight this dragon. You survived Helgen, so you have more experience with dragons than anyone else here. But I haven't forgotten the service you did for me in retrieving the Dragon Stone for Farengar. As a token of my esteem, I have instructed Avenici that you are now permitted to purchase property in the city. And please, accept this gift from my personal armory.
I should come along. I would very much like to see this dragon.
No, I can't afford to risk both of you. I need you here working on ways to defend the city against these dragons.
As you command.
One last thing, Irileth. This
Ready
isn't
for a
the death
little
or
dragon
glory.
slaying, my friend?
I need to know what we're dealing with.
Don't worry, my lord.
This is a roomy place. It makes me want to sing and dance and chase my tail. Do not worry, I will control myself. Let us go kill a dragon.
I must admit I'm a little anxious about the idea of confronting a live dragon in battle. I mean, it's exciting. I'll get to see something hardly anyone else in Tamriel has ever laid eyes on. But equally, it might roast us alive. If you say so, boss. I hope you're right. I've been meaning to ask you something. Got a moment? Look, I know I'm not very good at practical things. You know, combat. I rely on you to win our battles, and I shouldn't. So I suppose I was wondering, do you think you could train me? Fantastic! Can't wait to get cracking. You would? Now? Alright then. Where shall we start? This sounds painful, but go on. Is this really necessary? Let's get back to it.
What can I do for you?
We've stopped. What is it?
Careful with that.
First, my friend disappears. Now things are floating about on their own. What is going on? I cannot wait to reach the Western Watchtower and meet this dragon. I wonder what it is going to smell like. No.
What can I do for you?
Greetings. On we go.
No signs of any dragon right now, but it sure looks like he's been here. I know it looks bad, but we've got to figure out what happened, and if that dragon is still skulking around somewhere. Spread out and look for survivors. We need to know what we're dealing with.
Loki and Todd just got grabbed when they tried to make a run for it. Kinneret, save us. Here he comes again.
Come on, Inigo! Get a move on!
Find cover and make every arrow count!
What was that? Huh?
Hallow, save us. It's a dragon.
Fall to me, dragon!
Fucking
No!
no!
The brown lizard is really dead. Damn good shooting, boys. Everybody, get back!
Puss! Puss! I can't believe
We
it.
killed the dragon!
You're Dragonborn.
Team us. Yep. Go us.
In the very oldest tales, back from when there were still dragons in Skyrim, the Dragonborn would slay dragons and steal their power. That's what you did, isn't it? Absorb the dragon's power. Yes, I think I am. You can shout now. That can only mean one thing. You must be Dragonborn. That's right.
Julian.
My grandfather used to
Yes,
tell
Indigo?
stories about the Dragonborn.
Please, share some
Those
of your
born with
knowledge.
the dragon blood.
I am in a learning mood.
Himself.
Ooh, let's see. The Clockwork Apostles of Sotha Sil like to replace body parts with machinery. I'm not sure I fancy it myself, but it's remarkable that it's possible.
Yes, yes, I think I heard that somewhere. Fascinating stuff.
You must be one.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome, Inigo.
Come on, Irleth. Tell us. Do you believe in this Dragonborn
That-
business?
That thing. With the lights and the burning. Does that happen often?
Here's a dead dragon, and that's something I...
No, I don't suppose it would have done.
Now,
Not a lot of dragons around. Traditionally, anyway. Listen, I hate to speculate, but do you think it could have been a
You
soul?
wouldn't understand, Housecar. You ain't a gnome.
And you absorbed it. Remarkable. Truly remarkable. As was the beast, as terrifying as it may have been. It seems an awful waste just leaving it lying there like that.
What you just did.
There's so much to be learned. How does it fly, for instance? A creature of that size, with that wingspan, it defies all known laws of motion. Perhaps there might be a clue in its bone structure. I don't know. Do you think you could get me a sample? I'll give you 100 septims for it. Oh, thank you. That really would help my research.
Are you feeling okay? You took that dragon's soul. It did not look or smell natural, my friend. If that happened to me, I would no doubt soil myself. Good. Good. I suppose if you were going to explode or something, you would have done it already. It was just a little surprising to witness. I am sure you are all right. Maybe. They say some folk can turn into beasts. I think someone like that would be a good ally. You know?
It seems like only yesterday I left home, but I already feel like quite the adventurer. Thank you, my friend, for keeping me alive. You have. Thank you so much. An actual dragon bone. I'll get a lot out of studying this. Oh, here's your gold, my friend. All right then.